Hold on. Let me look through the products that they were showing again. Wait, is that a Gretzko? In the 1980s. That's Retsuko. That's so Retsuko. You know, it kind of seems like GOU is just a place where all Rikishi's rejected Higurashi storylines. This episode in particular just seems like every single culprit that he wanted to try, like every single culprit scenario he wanted to try, put into one episode. And I'm gonna be fully honest here. I want a full story behind the Kimiyoshi one. That was actually that was my favorite one. And that was actually the only scary one. The rest were kind of, laughably hilarious. That's what I'm gonna be honest here. Akasaka culprit, Keiichi culprit version 2, Akane. Those were all kind of hilarious more than scary. But Kimiyoshi, I'm gonna hand it to them. Kimiyoshi was generally pretty good and kind of terrifying. The beginning scene where they were at the toy store learning the Tsubame Gaeshi and where Rika met up with Akasaka, really enjoyed that scene. Really enjoyed the adaptation of that scene in Higurashi, and Oishi looked really badass while cheating at Mahjong. And the whole cute scene where Rika was asking Akasaka to help her, I was getting really happy. I was hoping that we'll get a little bit of an Akasaka storyline. Just the dramatic cut from Akasaka going, "I'll help you, Rika," to Rika being fucking dead. And then the rest of the episode was being Rika Furude is suffering with, okay, the Kimiyoshi one. Let me just say this now. Again, the Kimiyoshi one was genuinely really good. He wasn't killing a bunch of different people. He was just sacrificing Rika. That's all we saw. Him sacrificing Rika. He didn't do a massacre of people. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Akane and Keiichi doing a massacre of people, that was kind of just silly. I feel like when a culprit only focuses their attention on one thing and only kills one person, I think that's the best thing to show. I felt like the Kimiyoshi one was genuinely the best one, and I would actually have enjoyed a full, chapter, a full, arc of Kimiyoshi falling for Himizawa syndrome. I would have loved to see that, because that just left off a lot of interesting concepts. A Kimiyoshi culprit. I would have loved to see that. And I did mention, how it was terrifying with, Kimiyoshi being alone with Rika for his scene with Himizawa syndrome, when I realized Akasaka was also alone with Rika for his scene as the culprit. I don't know, maybe because Akasaka was all laughing merrily while killing Rika and then burning down the house that I didn't find that to be that scary. Kimiyoshi, he was mostly calm and composed up until the very end, which, that was kind of scary. But Akasaka being all the whole time, that was just kind of funny. Just imagine if this whole time everyone was in the time loop, not just a certain character. Honestly, that would be the best plot twist. Everyone was in the loop.
Okay.